Good evening. Welcome to the Village Board meeting for February 12th, 2025. Roll call, Trustee Burbatt.
Here.
Trustee Caveney.
Here.
Trustee Crowley.
Here.
Trustee Hilly.
Here.
Trustee Johnson.
Here.
Trustee Killelea.
Here.
Mayor LaRue. In the absence of Mayor LaRue, I would be looking for a motion to appoint Trustee Crowley as the temporary chairperson for tonight's meeting.
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
Any discussion? Trustee Killelea.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Caveney.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Present.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Motion carries. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Is there any public comments tonight? Well, I think in lieu of the snow, we don't have a lot of public comment tonight, so we'll close the floor to public comment and move on to the consent agenda. Tonight's consent agenda, number 1, approval of ordinance number 2162, an ordinance implementing a municipal grocery retailer's occupation tax and municipal grocery service occupation tax for the village of Midlothian. Number 2, approval to pay the 2025 membership dues for South Suburban mayors and managers in the amount of $11,381. Number 3, approval of the diligent community proposal in the amount of $20,000. Number 4, approval of the December 2024 Building Department monthly report. Number 5, approval of the January 15th, 2025 committee meeting minutes. Number 6, approval of the January 15th closed session meeting minutes. Number 7, approval of the January 22nd, 2025 board meeting minutes. Number 8, approval of the January 22nd closed session meeting minutes. Number 9, the list of bills. Is there any item that anyone wants removed from the consent agenda?
No.
I'll be asking for a motion to approve the consent
I
agenda.
don't know what that is.
I'll make the motion.
No.
I'll second.
Is there any discussion?
I'm sorry, who was the first?
Kathy and then Tony. I'm sorry, Kathy and John.
Thank you.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Caveney.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Killelea.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. We'll move on to trustee business. Trustee Johnson.
Thank you, ma'am. I have nothing tonight.
Thank you. Trustee Burbatt.
I'd like to make a motion to approve authorization for the village to execute joint funding agreement with Illinois Department of Transportation for Phase 2 engineering on the RTA sidewalk extension project.
Is there a second?
It's $91,200.
I'll second. Roll call, please.
Any discussion?
All right, is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Caveney.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Killelea.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'd also like to make a motion to approve the authorization for the village president to execute the local public agency engineering services agreement with Robinson Engineering for Phase 2 engineering on the RTA sidewalk extension project in the amount of $114,000.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Caveney.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Killelea.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'd also like to make a motion to approve resolution number 25-0212-A-A. It's a resolution for motor fuel tax improvement under Illinois Highway Code for RTA Metro sidewalk extension. That is in the amount of $11,400. That is for Phase 2 design engineering.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
This is the grant that's for the 149th Street and Pulaski sidewalk, and that's the one? Okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Caveney.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Killily.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I think I've spent enough money for tonight.
We all agree. Trustee Helly.
I have nothing tonight, ma'am.
Thank you. Trustee Caveney?
Thank you. First thing I'd like to discuss is the permit clerk job description. I had put this document on the agenda for approval and then received some other very pertinent comments and revisions. And I emailed those to everybody this afternoon, and I put photocopies on, a red line photocopy on the desk. So if there's no objection, are we able to, how do you say it, save it on its face or make revisions on its face? I'm not sure of the
I
right
don't,
terminology.
there's nothing, doesn't seem anything substantive. I mean, we'll give Attorney Valadez a minute to collect his thoughts. Thank you for coming out in this weather. But I didn't see anything substantive, so I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Amended on its face, is that what the
Yeah,
question is?
is that what you
Absolutely,
said?
absolutely.
Okay, so I would like to make a motion to approve the job description and amend it on its face based on the red line revisions that I provided to the, board this afternoon.
I'll second.
Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Second. We don't have it on here, so 1 second. Trustee Caveney.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
I did not second that.
Okay.
Trustee Johnson.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Burbatt.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Killily.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, everyone. Deputy Clerk, did I send you that red line document this afternoon?
Yes.
I did send it, okay, so you have it. Next thing I want to discuss is the granting of the zoning variance, and I believe this is just for discussion, this next item. This is for the zoning variance to allow the continued use of the pole sign at 3721 147th Street in Midlothian, and that happens to be the Bigby Coffee property. So they applied for a variance to leave their pole sign the same. I will, so attached here is the ordinance along with all of the exhibits, which is the site plan review committee's notes, the zoning board hearing notes, and then the zoning board findings. I would recommend approval. We've had 2 other businesses in B2 that have also requested zoning variances for their pole signs, one being the former 7-Eleven/Title Max, the corner of 147th and Pulaski, and the other one was Popeyes. So this is just for review and discussion because I have to bring it to you guys for review and discussion, and if there's no objection, we'll put it on next week's agenda for approval. So does anybody have any questions with regards to Bigby or their sign? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I am having some significant
Well, trustee, we can move on if you're
difficulties.
done.
No, I have 2 more things to discuss. Thank you. 2 fabulous updates. Number 1, the 145th and Cicero project is moving along. They have requested a curb cut from IDOT. There's a couple of revisions that need to be made to their plans, the curb cut for Cicero Avenue. So, we had lengthy discussion today with the developers team and with the Midlothian team, and so they're gonna be going back to IDOT with regards to the request for that curb cut, but they are moving forward, and they would like to split the pin into 2 separate lots. And they do have an end user for the south half of the lot, which I believe I've already advised everybody was gonna be a Starbucks. The other update I have is with regards to Popeyes. Popeyes has reached out to the village and had said that they are ready to proceed with their project, and believe we have their old plans that they submitted last year. Those are getting a quick cursory review to make sure that, there aren't any additional code updates that need to take place.
The updates have been done.
Okay, so you told me that we were waiting for one more thing?
No, we got the updates on the energy code, and we got
Oh, we did get
the
those.
new stamp from the architect.
Okay,
So that's all we were waiting for.
okay, but we need electronic version.
We got those today.
Oh, we did get them today,
We did
okay.
get them today.
So the electronic plans are here, and they will be pushed along to the fire department and to the village engineer for further review, and then we can move forward. So Popeyes is back in play. And that's all I have.
Thank you, ma'am. Trustee Killy.
Nothing tonight.
Thank you, sir. Under my updates, I also have nothing to update, except I do want to remind people that we are still taking registration for our CPCS trivia fundraiser. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope to see everybody there. Please see the village website to register your team. And that's all I have this evening. We'll go on to department heads. Chief Delaney.
Nothing this evening, Madam Chair.
Thank you, sir. Superintendent Ganaka.
Nothing tonight. Check it, Kevin, covered everything tonight.
Superintendent Swanson.
Just a reminder that over 2 inches of snow on the ground, you can't park on the village streets. Our crew are out snow plowing right now as we speak, and we'll probably continue on through the night. It's going to be a long night. And that's it.
Thank you, sir. Engineer Plata.
I have nothing this evening, ma'am.
Thank you. Deputy Clerk Harris.
I have nothing tonight.
And Finance Director Redmond.
Nothing's fine, ma'am.
Thank you. On to legal business, village attorney.
Just to let the board know that on Friday, the village will be going to trial with regard to the libel case that was filed against the village, and the village will vigorously defend it. We believe that the truth will come out. That's all.
Thank you. And under my business, well, I know that the mayor is very upset that he's not able to be here tonight, but his loss is certainly my gain. Just to give you a little history, back in the end of summer last year, beginning of fall, our very own Superintendent Swanson was appointed as interim Public Works Superintendent. And Andy Penarchek was appointed as interim Assistant Superintendent. And it is with great pleasure, after working with them for these few months, you have exceeded our expectations in every avenue. We are very proud. I'm very proud to ask for a motion to appoint them both as permanent superintendent and assistant superintendent.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Burbett.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Caveney.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Killy.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you and congratulations, Superintendent. Also tonight, I'm looking for a motion to approve Resolution 25-0212-B, a resolution authorizing the Village of Midlothian to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Cook County.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Is there any discussion?
You want to amend what you asked, you said of Cook County, it's Greater Chicago.
Sorry, Greater Chicago. It cut off.
It's okay.
Different page, sorry, of Greater Chicago. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Johnson made the motion,
Yes.
and Trustee
Okay.
Aye.
Caveney second. Thank you. Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Caveney.
Aye.
Trustee Burbett.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Killy.
Aye.
Motion carries.
That is all I have, sir. Clerk Mosco.
I have nothing tonight, ma'am.
With there no further business coming before the board, I'd like to make a motion to go into closed session to discuss the collective negotiating matters between the public body and its employees or their representatives concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees pursuant to 5 ILCS 22C2. It's requested by Attorney Valdez.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
And there will be no further business. I'd like to ask for a motion to adjourn, go into closed session.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are closed. Thank you.